What's going on, guys? So today's video is going to be a happy type of video, an uplifting type of video. So if you're down in the dumps, you're depressed and all that kind of stuff because of what's going on in the world, and you need a bit of a boost in your mood, well, I got 10 great mood boosting designer fragrances for you. When you think of happy notes, fragrances that make you happy, or just notes itself, what comes to mind are bright, effervescent, zesty, energetic, zingy. I'm thinking of ginger, mint, but especially citruses. Citruses scientifically are known to help boost your mood. You know, they really do add that pep to your step, they kind of make you happy, and so on. But let's get this list started. For the most part, these are all quite affordable. These are all designers. You may find a few on this list that are maybe a little bit harder to come by, but just hunt around and I'm sure that you'll be able to find them. But fragrance number one is going to be DUNHILL Desire Blue Ocean. There are only 3 notes of this one. You get citruses, patchouli, and sea notes. With this fragrance here, you definitely get the seawater or the sea notes along with that citruses. The citruses in a very affordable DUNHILL Desire, which is only like $25, smells incredibly bright, effervescent, very natural. DUNHILL is not known to have these very authentic type of citruses, and I find that the citruses in this really are quite natural. But the backbone to this scent is that patchouli. If the patchouli wasn't there, this fragrance really would not last all that long. When I reviewed this one, and I reviewed a lot of these fragrances, so their links will be all down below in the description. This one does have a scent memory because I went to San Diego to visit my buddy Coach Rob 619 to get his take. So this really does have a scent memory for me when it comes to San Diego. Fragrance number 2, I don't have the bottle anymore. I was actually doing a collection purge. I was just trying to trim down my collection quite a bit, and I ended up giving away a bunch of stuff for free. It was pretty much buy 2, get 1 free at one time. But we're going to be talking about Kenneth Cole Vintage Black. Some of the notes of this one are lime, tequila, lavender, oak, green notes, and so on. This fragrance here is pretty much a resort in a bottle, a getaway resort. So if you are stuck in isolation right now and you can't get away, you can't go to like the tropics or anywhere where it's like a nice vacation, this one might do it for you. It's very affordable. This is like $30 or less. A lot of the Kenneth Coles are quite affordable, but you definitely get that tequila or that boozy accord. You get the lime, you also get the lavender and the oak. This is quite tropical and quite nice. Fragrance number 3, let's stick with something tropical, and this is going to be Tommy Bahama Set Sail St. Bart's. Lime, tequila, sea notes, sea water. You also get guava and palm leaf and so on. This does get some comparisons to Creed Virgin Island Water, which is probably going to be in my niche edition one, but this is like a much poor man's version. There are some similarities. You get the guava, you get the sea notes, you get the seawater, and you definitely get that tequila or that boozy accord. Very tropical, very affordable. These are like $30 or less. You can get these for like $12 to $15 as well, but these are definitely feel-good scents. Anything from Tommy Bahama is a feel-good fragrance. Scent number 4, this had to make the list because it is a very bright fragrance, and we're going with FERRARI Bright Neroli. Bitter citruses, orange blossom. You also get neroli, amber, vetiver, and there's more to this one here. And I think there's also musk as well. So this is definitely a very bright, uplifting type of fragrance. You get that zestiness from the bitter orange or the bitter citruses. You get a creaminess from the neroli, and you definitely get a little bit of that musk. I think that iris is also a note as well. But this is like a poor man's version of Tom Ford Neroli Portofino. This just lasts longer and it's a fraction of the price tag. Apparently Tom Ford Neroli Portofino was neutered, it was reformulated, and it's still that expensive? No. This smells quite natural for what you're getting. It's not exactly a carbon copy of Neroli Portofino, but if you want something along those lines while saving a lot of money, this is something you're definitely gonna like. And fragrance number 5, I no longer have a bottle. I ended up giving that to my friend Stanley over at the Student Shaver channel, and that is ZEGNA ACQUA di Bergamotto. So there are only 4 notes of this one. You get floral notes, C notes, bergamot, and citruses. So this fragrance here does open up quite zesty, and there are some floral components to it. Not a lot per se, but you certainly get that seawater or those sea notes. This is a very casual fragrance, just like a lot of these fragrances are. I find that when it comes to these aquatic citruses, they're all pretty much casual for the most part. But it is more of a laid back type of scent. There is a bright effervescent component to it. Fragrance number 6, this one is discontinued, but you're still able to get it online, but it might come with a little bit more of a price tag than what it originally was for. We're going with Hugo Boss Pure. So with this one here, you get Lily Hindsight, you also get Lemon Fig, and something called Masoya. This here is a clean, soapy, bit of a floral type of fragrance. It is marketed as masculine or for the men out there, but ladies, if you're watching, I find that you could wear this one quite easily. So if you're a girl who only likes to wear feminine fragrances, this is not really overly masculine. You could pull this one off quite easily. The soapiness comes from the Hindsight, but you also get that lily and lemon and maybe a slight fig to this one here. When I reviewed this one, it was one of my most funnest videos because I had a bath towel around my head and my bathrobe. So sometimes I absolutely do stupid things for sheer entertainment. But this one here, you're probably gonna spend about $60 to $70 USD. Fragrance number 7, this one is marketed towards the men out there, but ladies, I find that you can pull this one off quite easily as well. It's going to be Tommy Hilfiger TH Bold. Tangerine, Mandarin Blossom, you also get Pomelo, Lavender, and Orange Blossom, including some more citruses to this one here. So what I pretty much get is that I get the pomelo, the citruses, and a white floral component. This is pretty much like it's kind of like this one in some ways. It's like a clean, soapy, white floral type of scent. Very bright, effervescent. This is super economical. This is like $20, $25 or less. You know, perfect for the summertime. And this is certainly a hidden gem from Tommy Hilfiger. Fragrance number 8, this is Springtime in a Bottle. Jaguar Prestige Spirit. Blackcurrant, apple, grapefruit, sandalwood, musk, and so on are what you're gonna get. You get lots of blackcurrant. I could have sworn that there was some tea to this one. It's been a while since, it's actually been a couple weeks since I won this one and I did a review of it. And this one has made a lot of my top 10s as of late, so I should definitely remember if it has tea or core to it. But this one really opens up quite chemically and quite cheap, but about 10 minutes into it, that's when it does come into something really nice. This is going to cost you like $20, $25. Jaguar fragrances, super basic, super economical. Again, this is Springtime in a Bottle. If you like blackcurrant fragrances, you're going to like this one, trust me. Fragrance number 9, don't have a bottle. I ended up reviewing this one with a Boricua, a Puerto Rican, one of my favorite people out there. But this bottle I ended up having to give to one of my Caribbean friends because this is definitely a vacation in a bottle. But that is going to be Baldessarini Nautic Spirit. C notes, passion fruit, orange, curry tree, and ginger. So I don't know what curry tree really is, but that's in the notes. So from what I remember, you do get the passion fruit or just a fruity nuance with a lot of that sea notes and seawater along with citruses. And the mango is actually there as well. This really is like the Caribbean. It's a tropical destination in a bottle. That's the reason why I gave it to my friend. And my friend's originally from Trinidad and he loves this one. But that really does add a boost to your mood. So that fragrance there is pretty much like Kenneth Cole Vintage Black minus the tequila or any kind of boozy accord. So it's a tropical vacation in a bottle and it's also quite affordable. So when I said at the beginning of this very video that mint, ginger, and citruses really boost your mood, I haven't really covered a fragrance that has mint. But fragrance number 10 certainly does, and that's going to be Vince Camuto's Eterno. Saffron, mint, bourbon pepper, citruses, woods, and I believe there is some patchouli to this one here. Recently reviewed this one, so what you get is that you definitely get lots of mint, get lots of saffron, and woods and citruses. I've said this countless times whenever I've mentioned this one in a video or even reviewed it, that this is one of the freshest fragrances that I have ever come across. niche, indie, or designer. The first couple of hours of the lifespan of this scent smell divine. The mint with the citruses, but also mostly mint and saffron, just smells heavenly. The dry down is not really for me. Patchouli and cedar, or just patchouli and woods. So I just respray every 2 to 3 hours. You're gonna get about 5 to 6 hours with this one here. But mint, you like mint-based fragrances, look into this one. So everyone, that's it. We've come to the end. So any reviews that I have done on these, they will be down in the description below. There are some fragrances, unfortunately, that I haven't reviewed, but for the most part, I've covered pretty much all of these. These are all quite affordable. This one is probably the most expensive one out there. And so guys, I do thank you for your time. Take care, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching.